Hi there everyone, it's Gloria Kramer. Today I'm going to show you how to make this cute little card. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Oakville, Canada. So look at this cute little card. Opens up and you can stand it up. Ta-da! I'm not sure what this fun fold is called, but yeah. So let's get started. I use the Beary Christmas stamp set for this card. And the inks that we will need for this is the Memento Black, and what else? We use the Mossy Meadow, Misty Moonlight, and the Real Red. So we have quite a few colors that we use for this card. I'm just gonna try to give myself more space. Okay, so let's get started. So when you do get my kit, everything is pre-cut, pre-scored for you. But if you don't get my kit, I can sort of show you how we put this card together. We start with a piece of cardstock. I'm using Night of Navy, and this is cut 4 1/4 by 11. So you just take one large sheet of cardstock and you cut it in the middle. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to score it. We're going to score it at 4 1/4. This is just like the other one that my snowflake card, 4 1/4, 5 1/2. And this is exactly what you would do for a bookbinding card. So a bookbinding card would look like that. Easy peasy. We just take it one step up. Next we have our inside piece. So this is the piece that sort of pops up. So what we do is we have a sheet of cardstock. This is just our basic white, and it's 8 by 8. And we're gonna score it at 4 inches. And then 4 inches again. And then we're gonna go corner to corner. So we're gonna line up that little corner there to the corner on the bottom. I don't think it's gonna fit in my video, but and we're gonna start it sort of in the middle here so that you don't smush your corners. So we've got our score line that sort of goes across the page. So we have a score line here, a score line here, and then one diagonal across. Now what we're going to do is for one of the squares that has the score line going diagonally, we're going to cut that piece off. So I'm just going to line it up here at the 4-inch mark, and I'm going to bring my cutting blade down to the 4-inch, and then I'm going to turn it. You can also cut this with scissors, it's up to you. Then we're going to put it down on the 4-inch, score up, and there we go. And then we can use this as scrap for the other pieces of our card. So now we have this piece here. We're gonna fold these pieces in. Do a nice clean fold. And we're gonna fold this piece in. And then we're going to fold this piece up into the mountain fold. Okay, so this is what it looks like in the end. So that's what our piece is going to look like. So you can see this is what holds up the card like this. Now, I would suggest to do all your stamping first, just in case you mess up. We're going to use our, all the stamps are from Beary Christmas. And I'm going to stamp our big polar bear. Stamp him. There goes my dog. And then we're going to do inside. My dog is barking at something that's going on outside, and my window blinds are not even open. So this one says Christmas is better together. We're going to stamp that right there. And then we're going to put a little strip on the side. If you have washi tape, you can use washi tape. If you don't have washi tape, you can put something else on the side. Let's see if this will work. This is not a perfect match, but it will do. I'm just going to eyeball it here. But if you want to measure it out, it's actually 3 7/8. Mine isn't quite exact, but in the kit you'll have a different DSP. It's the one that goes with the stamp set, and it's also a 1/2 inch, so it's 1/2 inch by 3 7/8 along the side. So this one is a little less than that, but that's okay. It just, at least it's something. And then we're going to put some snowflakes on there. Let's stamp some snowflakes. We're going to use the Misty Moonlight. And you can use, I know Stampin' Up! Has come up with like several different snowflake sets, so you have lots of options. This is actually pretty dark, but there we go. So we've stamped some snowflakes. We're gonna close this up so you can see what the inside looks like right there. Okay, next we're going to take a sheet of DSP, and this is 3 7/8. So we're going to glue this down here. I just, you don't have to, it's just that I thought it was just a lot of white space, so we're going to glue that down. Ooh, maybe we'll use this. I'm going to try it with that less glimmery side. Let's see how it turns out. So I just have to remember it's going to go up like this, so I think I want it vertical. So let's put that down. One of my dogs is snoring really loud, so I'm not sure if you can hear him or not, but he's loud. Okay, so now we're going to take another sheet. I have to trim this down. I thought I had one cut already, but I guess not. So we're going to take a sheet and we're going to cut this at 3 7/8 by 3 7/8, and then we're going to do corner to corner. Again, I like to start in the middle so that I don't smush the corners. So we have our 2 little triangles here. And for this one, I am going to use the shiny side, I think. I'm going to put this over here. And we're going to line this triangle right up to the edge of that score line, leaving ourselves about a 1/16 of an inch on the border. Whoops. So once we put this down, the inside of our card is almost done. I mean, you can always decorate as much or as little as you want. So we have this. So it's gonna fold up when it's done looking like that. So if you wanted to, you can just leave it like that. You can also just add a couple extra bears. For this video, I'm not gonna add the extra bears, but this is what it would look like. So let's just work on the cover now. So to put it all together, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna put this strip down. This is just our white matted piece. And then we're gonna put a strip of DSP on top of that. And then we have our other piece, and we're just going to use a slightly different DSP, and then I'm going to use the white piece that I had lying around. So instead of the checkered, we're just going to use a different DSP. Or you could use this side, which would give you very similar look. I'm not sure which side I want to use. I think I'm going to try it with the snowflake side. Let's just do it. This is the DSP that I've included in some of my kits as well, so it will look good regardless of what DSP you get for this for your kit. I can't always promise the exact same print. Because sometimes I run out. Okay. So again, that white piece that's matted is 4x4, and then the DSP is 3 7/8 of an inch. Okay, next we're going to glue down our little sheet of glimmer paper here. I punch this out using the 2 3/8 inch circle punch. We could have used Tombow glue on this, but that's okay. So we're gonna put this here, and if you have the DSP, you can just sort of cut out the bear using the DSP, which is what I'm gonna do for this version of the card, just because it's a little quicker. But for the kit, you have the choice. If you have the DSP at home, you can cut out your bear. If not, there's a white cardstock there so that you can stamp your bear and then punch them out. Okay, next thing we're going to do is our Merry Christmas sentiment. And again, you can use any color. I think I'm going to use this Misty Moonlight for mine. So let's just... The sentiment is also from Beary Christmas. I think we're sort of all crooked here, but okay. It feels kind of weird to be making all these Christmas cards when it's Halloween today. Okay, so there we have our Merry Christmas. I'm gonna cut that. And I think this punch is now retired, but I love this little banner punch. Gives you like the perfect little banners. It's awesome. I don't think I'm ever gonna sell this one. So there we have our Merry Christmas, and I'm gonna pop this up. And with my kit, if you don't have the Beary Christmas stamp set, don't worry about it. You can cut little characters out of our other DSP and it will work just fine. So there's our Merry Christmas. And then, wonder what I should put on the side here. Maybe I'll do that. No, I'm not sure what I want to put on the side there. Should I put a side? Let's just do a strip of that. I think this could work. All right. Let's grab our thing here. 7/8 of an inch. There we go. And I don't know what kind of ribbon I'm gonna put. I don't think I'm gonna use the black. The kit comes with this black ribbon. Let's see if we have something else we can use. Let's see. What about this gold? Could that work? Or maybe this copper one? Ooh, what about this copper one? No, I think I like the gold better. Or yeah, let's go with this gold one. So I'm gonna cut it off here. And I'm going to sort of cheat and do what I did with the last card. Use a little bit of Scotch tape here. This is how I do it. You might do it a little differently, but this is how I do it. I might also want to add like a little glue dot on the back just to hold it down in the middle there. So we'll pull it taut, pull it like that, wrap it around, who's gonna know that we use tape, right? Nobody. No one will know. And then we put our adhesive down. Close it up. We're gonna add a bow. Let's tie a bow really quickly. I can't even remember when this gold ribbon came out. Probably last year, I'm thinking. But like I said, when you're making this card at home, you can use whatever you have at home to make a very similar version of this card. I feel a sneeze coming on. So then we're just going to glue this bow on. So you have like your fake wraparound ribbon. And I didn't do the tree, but what you're going to do at home if you have the tree, oh, you know what, let's just do it. Let's just do our tree. All right, so we're going to do stamp it in black. And then we're gonna stamp it in the mossy meadow. This is the inside piece, like the inside whatever. You could also just do it all in mossy meadow. I can't remember if that's what I did or not. There's our mossy meadow. Stamp it down. Ta-da! And then we're gonna fussy cut it. I don't know if you heard my dog moaning in the background there. I have one that's snoring, one that's groaning. And for a house that has 4 dogs right now, this is pretty quiet. And again, if you don't have this stamp set, you don't have to worry about it because you can use any stamp set that has sort of like a tree or whatever. And then we're going to pop it up with some dimensionals. Pop up the dimensionals, and then this is the Pearlized Enamel Effects Basics, and this is the white one. So I'm just gonna add some white to the tree. Let's see if it comes out. I think this stuff takes a couple hours to dry fully, but it does sort of dry within several minutes. So we have our white there, and I don't even know if I want to add the red or not. Maybe I'll just use these little dots here. I'm gonna do a combination of like gold and a golden red. I put a couple of red ones in there. And you know what I was thinking? I was like, oh, I didn't even show you how to put the inside. I probably shouldn't have put that enamel effects on there before showing you how to put this inside piece on. Okay, let's see if we can do this without making a huge mess. So we're gonna put our adhesive on the back of the 2 square pieces. So if you were following along, I would say don't do the enamel stuff yet until you've put your whole card together. Don't do what I did, in other words. Okay. So this part, we're now just going to open it up. And I've already smudged it a little bit. This could get a little messy. So we're just going to lay this down on the inside. Put this down on top. Pray for the best. So there's our finished card. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry it took so long. But I hope you have fun trying this little card at home. Thanks.